right, here we are at Trunk or Treat, Souls to the Polls 2021. We are here at the South Washington Election Unit, and we're really excited that we now have a special, all ages, Halloween ballot so that the whole family can come in and learn about voting, and in a mock ballot, well, in the same location, just a different room, then real voting is going on. So they can see what real voting is going on, but we here have this special ballot with some really hot issues. We have your favorite Halloween character, Jack Skeleton, Freddy Fazbear, the Great Pumpkin, and the ever popular Casper the Friendly Ghost, as well as a write-in. Now this is the same ballot format. It has a real tabulator so that the children were able to mark a ballot so they get a feeling of exactly how voting works, and feed it in the tabulator and see that their vote is counted. So they learn that you can vote for just one character, you can vote for more than one candy, and then you have proposals. So similar to a real ballot, that sometimes you can vote for more than one, sometimes you can only vote for one, write-in, as well as proposals. So we're sneaking in education on a Halloween weekend. For this, and that's why I am dressed as David S. Pumpkins. But the Spartans are playing, so I'm wearing Spartan gear as well, but it's just the time to have fun and make voting fun, which is what this is all about here. And really appreciate Chris, our clerk, Chris Swope, for allowing us to get crazy and in costume and having a great time. So, Chris, I'm going to hand it off to you to explain about what real voting is going on today as well, or this whole weekend.
All right. Well, thank you, Brian Jackson, Chief Deputy City Clerk. I am Chris Swope, the Lansing City Clerk, and we do have real voting for this upcoming city election going on all weekend long, as well as Monday and Tuesday election day. So there's still plenty of opportunity to for voters to come out and vote. If you already have been issued an absentee ballot, you can take this opportunity to turn it in, or you can come in and get an absentee ballot, or even register to vote. Remember, now in Michigan, you can register to vote in person up until 8 o'clock election day. So still plenty of time. We do have voting, and it's just the same building, just a separate entrance right across the courtyard here to come in. So if you want to attend our second annual holiday trunk or treat, All Souls to the Polls, please come out. It's really important to make your voice heard in our election, and it's important to learn about voting, but it's also really important to actually participate in our real election for the folks that are making decisions about your life in the city of Lansing.
So here we are, Trunk or Treat 2021, new to this year, taking it to a whole nother level, is All the Above Hip Hop Academy. So not only they got DJs here, playing the music here, we're also sharing about your academy. Talk a little bit about All the Above.
Right, so All the Above, my name is Jose Moore. I'm the executive director and founder of All the Above Hip Hop Academy. Essentially, we mentor you through hip hop culture. So we focus on the foundational elements, graffiti art, DJing, breaking, MCing, and knowledge. And we piece all that together using local professionals and mentors and elders to bridge the gap between generations and giving young people an opportunity to discover their voice and their passion, build confidence through hip hop. So that's what we do. Hopefully we see you around. Jose, peace.
All right, thank you very much. And thanks for being out here today. What candy we got here? Some Cheetos we're looking at here, 100 and grand. Throwing in with a little bit of information about hip hop, All the Above Academy. So part of it is informing the public, part of it is getting the candy out and encouraging people to get out and vote. So we have over 10 different organizations here, and they're taking time out of they could busy schedules to pass out information, handing out candy, and really encouraging the community to come out to vote today. And that's really what Souls to the Polls Trunk or Treat is all about, is to help get the information out to the community about activities and programs, encouraging people to come out and vote because we're open this weekend for voting, and really engaging the community. Well, what do we have up here is DRM International Learning Center here. They're one of the groups out here handing out candy, and they're partnering with Jack and Jill organization as well. Why did you guys come out? Why did you take time out of your busy schedule to be out here handing out candy in the slightly chilly weather?
Well, thank you. It's beautiful weather. Again, we're just happy to be here. It's something that we decided to do for our community. This is the second year in terms of Jack and Jill of America that we've been here at this event. We love it. It's great to just connect with the community. Also, last year, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated also had a table. We don't have one this year, but we have members of our organization that are here supporting. So it's just a great event. DRM does a lot with the community in terms of small business owners and really just engaging in what's going on throughout the city. So just happy to be here, and as long as this event is here, we'll be here to support it. So thank you for having us, and we look forward to next year.
I love that.
Okay, you have all the varieties of chocolates and paydays and almond joys. We even have Hershey Fangs.
Well, over here we have the great and mighty, powerful NAACP. Being out here as one of the key community partners that the clerk's office works with year-round on voter education, voter outreach efforts. So happy to see them out there.
Well, we're trying to connect to the community. We're trying to encourage people to vote. We're trying to educate people about the issues they should vote on. And we're trying to get new members. That's always important as well. Yep.
Proud to be a member.
Yep, and we're trying to support our clerk too as well.
Well, it's very important for us to support our community, and we look forward to working with a lot of women and telling them about voting and educating them on their voting rights and getting them out to vote. So we couldn't pass up this opportunity to work with Chris and Brian and to do this activity with the city. We have lots of fun.
We're so appreciate, again, the partnership that we have with CLUE, registering voters all year round. They never take a day off for it. And you got such neat little cute Halloween baggies for them as well, handing that out for today.
Hi, I'm the chapter president, Labor Council for Latin American Investment. And the reason I do this because I was uneducated at one time. I had no idea about voting. All these times when I was growing up, I always heard you have to own a home in order to vote. That's what my mom told me, so I believed her. So the day I bought my home, I registered to vote, and I was 35 back then. When I start getting involved in the community, that's when I start learning more and more about elections, how important being registered, how important it is to vote in the primary, not just the regular election, but in the primary. So the education that I received and made me grow, especially in the Latino community, there's some families that don't even talk about elections or voting because of the fear. That's where I come in and tell them my experience and tell them, this is what we do. This is what you need to learn. Don't be afraid. If you don't know English, there's somebody there to help you translate. They got applications in Spanish for you to, apply. So I try to make it a mission to educate the younger folks to be involved because they think it's only for somebody who has an education, or they feel that they don't belong when they do belong. So that's one of the main things why I get involved and why I participate in anything with the Lansing City Clerks. And they've been wonderful with me, and I'm really happy to work with them. Thank you.
And thank you for all you do for the community. We appreciate it. So here we have another great partner, not just today, but all throughout the year, A. Philip Randolph Institute, the Lansing area chapter. and Roberta is the leader for that group here. Why is it so important for you?
We're here today to celebrate Trunk or Treat, of course. And of course, A. Philip Randolph was all about voting. So we will doing both, voting, trunk or treat. Right. That's what A. Philip Randolph was all about. And so we thought maybe if we do trunk or treat, you see the voting sign, we're right there in here in the area, cluster. So we're doing it all today.
And I really recommend take a moment, Google A. Philip Randolph. A lot of people do not realize what he did in working with Martin Luther King, John Lewis, another civil rights champion, and what he also worked for voter rights, union rights. He's a great mentor, someone that we should look up to and not be forgotten in the history books. So thank you for being out here today and all you do for the community. Your organization is out here today for Trunk or Treat 2021.
Yes, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Kappa Delta Lambda. We're here because we want to make sure we put smiles on kids' faces. It's Halloween. The weather is nice, for October 30th. Halloween is the official day is tomorrow. So we want to make sure that kids have a smile on their face and at the same time teach them about democracy and the importance of going out and voting.
Right. Yeah, so I hope you notice the theme. We're slipping in voting education with candy. It's a key component here. Zoinks! What do we got here? There's a mystery to solve. We got the mystery machine here. Scooby-Doo. Are you giving out Scooby snacks?
So DNCE is the Department of Neighborhood and Citizens Engagement for City of Lansing. We do a couple of different things around the city. We work with civic organizations to help with things like beautification of different neighborhoods or grants to improve lighting or do neighborhood picnics and things of that nature. We also have the Office of Financial Empowerment in our area, which helps with the Lansing Save program and students around the area getting things that they need for school. We have information here for people if they need help with saving their home or paying their utility bills, anything to do with financial empowerment, whether it be something grant related or something that's just information, knowing how to budget, knowing how to manage your money and things of that nature. But the Department of Neighborhood and Citizens Engagement is over. Our new home is at the Let's Community Center on Kalamazoo. We just moved in there just a few months back, and we're here to help and here to work with civic organizations and folks in the area. So, happy Halloween!
And I hear to nab any villains, huh? We're coming back. Don't worry.
All right. This is for City TV. So here we are at Trunk or Treat, Souls to the Polls, and we're excited to have a new partner as part of handing out candy and sharing information about our semi-professional football team here, the Lansing Lightning, which, is this your first?
We just completed our first year of existence. We finished season 8-3. This is kind of a spin-off off of a previous organization, but for a first year, we've done great in trying to get out in the community and try to contribute as much as we can.
Because that's the other key part is about community support in addition to playing the games and winning on the field is engagement to the community as well.
Absolutely. Way more important, in fact.
Right, for it. I know you had to squeeze this in before you have a game this afternoon as well. So we really appreciate you making commitment for that. So when does your normal Lansing Lightning season, 'cause I know you're wrapping up the season this year, I believe.
We are. We usually begin our workouts in early spring. March, April. We have a first game by early May, and we roll all the way through August. As you see right now, we're still playing here in October, early November, so we'll have tournament games. God willing, we win. We keep moving forward. We have 2 more, and we can get back to Florida where we ended up finishing the previous year.
All right, very good. Well, thank you, Coach, for being out here today. We really appreciate this as we're, that's part of the it's community. It's Halloween, it's candy, it's voting, bringing those 3 things together, which makes this event so special. So thanks for being here today. Yeah. So here we are, busting out another bag of candy. as we have the cars are rolling by here. Another key partner with the clerk's office in doing outreach in the community, and they work so hard. They have voters forums. They have the Vote 411 guide, which is a great way for nonpartisan information about ballot proposals, and candidates have the opportunity to respond to questions on the key issues. So vote411.org is a great resource that we, as a clerk's office, were able to share that as a nonpartisan information. So that's just one of the things that the League of Women Voters does. And here they are taking time off where they could be somewhere a little bit warmer and being out here for today. So I'm going to hand it over to Donna to say a little bit, why is the League out here today?
We're so excited. The League is so excited to be here to promote voting in a fun way. And we actually just love doing anything with the Lansing City Clerk's office because they're innovative. They really care about getting as many people voting as possible. So it's our pleasure to be working with you guys. Thank you a lot.
And thank you. So they are at the last station as we've walked through the whole path here, because here then we can encourage, if the family hasn't voted yet, they can go in and vote for the city election if they're registered to vote here in the city, or they can go over and follow the unicorn over there by the Halloween voting precinct, and they can stop, get out of their car, and then they have the children and the families all get to vote together. So we're utilizing our parking lot here at the South Washington election unit. And so folks every year are getting more aware of that. Any voter, they can vote at home by filling out the application to mail. They can come and vote early, 45 days before every election. And we're always open the weekend before the election, which often years falls on Halloween weekend. And then they can vote on election day at their precinct. And so that is the mantra that we want people to have aware of their options. Make a plan to vote. You have those three options. And so by having this trunk or treat, Souls to the Polls weekend, we're able to raise the awareness of this opportunity that has only been in existence for just a few years.
So this is a great opportunity to come and be a part of your community and exercise your right to vote and educate kids about voting. Make a plan to vote and execute that plan, whether you vote at home, vote early, or vote on election day. Thank you for participating. Trunk or treat.
Souls to the Polls 2021.
Happy Halloween.